Sounds good. See you then. Okay, bye-bye. Hello. How are you today? Good, well, we're glad you're here. My name is Jessie. Welcome to JBar Organizing. You're looking to get some spaces in your home organized? All right, awesome. Let me just take some of your info first. Can I get your first and last name, please? All right, and phone number? Perfect. And your address? Okay. Zip code? All right, so what spaces, first off, are you wanting to get organized? Okay, kitchen, pantry, perfect. And do you have like a budget at all? Like, what is your limit of what you are willing to spend on this project? All right. Perfect. And are you wanting help with editing at all? Are you looking to get rid of things? Some editing, okay. And yes, we do take anything you're wanting to get rid of, we do take to be donated for you. Perfect. All right. So let me just kind of walk you through the process a bit so you have a good idea of what you can expect when we come to organize for you. First, of course, we'll come in, you'll show us the spaces so we can get a little bit more acquainted with the area. You will hopefully be able to then help us with anything you are wanting to get rid of, which of course we're there to help, but that part does need your guidance a bit. So if you were able to be there for the beginning, just to help us know what you're wanting to get rid of. And then we will, of course, start to group together like items, get a layout of where we think things can go in the space, and then we will start putting things in their place, making sure aesthetically everything looks nice, labeling any bins or anything that you may have purchased for the space, and then we will do a final walkthrough at the end so that you can see everything that's been done. Any changes that you may want to make, we can incorporate at that time, and then we will just kind of get a signature saying that you're happy with everything before we head out. Does that sound good for you? Okay, perfect. So now what we're going to do is kind of look through some products that we typically use, get an idea for the things that you aesthetically want in the space. So I'm going to show you a few items I have here. So one of the things that we like to do is to decant spices. So I brought a jar here to show you. This is kind of about the jar we would use. The size comes with a nice bamboo lid. And then we will put some labels on those so that you're able to, of course, know what all the spices are. And then usually we will have some kind of spice rack to set those all on. Okay? Another product that we like to use a lot are some decanters like this for things like pasta, rice, that sort of thing. And of course we would label these as well for you. You like these two? Okay, perfect. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn my screen around for you so that we can look through some other product ideas of things that we typically use, and you can just kind of give me an idea of what you like, what you don't like, all of those things. Turning my screen for you. Okay, so here we are on Amazon. Got a few things saved here for us to look through. So first up here are the spice jars that I showed you. These are the ones that have the bamboo lid, as you can see. And two different types of labels for you to pick from. So we'll kind of go off of what looks best in the space. And then we've got a few different bamboo bins here. We've got these more closed bamboo kitchen bins or pantry bins. We have these open front bins that also are stackable, which is really nice. We have some more white, like plain white bins that hold quite a bit of material in them, as you can see here. We also have these black bins that are more wire bins, and they have a spot for a label on the front. So these are always nice as well. And then here we have more of those types of decanters that I was discussing. I showed you ones that have a metal clip to secure them, but these are just clear containers. These are also very nice. They look very nice. And then we have these, have a bamboo lid, but they are clear. Some more black wire bins. And then these here are some of my favorites as well. These are some clear bins that are really good for snacks. They have dividers in them so you can separate things out a little bit more. So these are also very nice. Okay, and then we also shop a lot at Target, so we've got some products here. This is the expandable clear shelf. This is good for spices, canned goods, those kinds of things. And like I said, they do expand, which is really nice, so you can determine how much space you need. This is a great option for the spices. And then we also use these turntables a lot. We have this, which is a 2-tier turntable. So you can put 2 levels worth of items on here. These are good for spices if you want, or oils and vinegars. This one here is just 1 level turntable. Then we also have the bamboo turntables, same idea, good for oils, vinegars, honey, those kinds of things. These are more just clear bins that are all-purpose bins. And then we also have these hyacinth bins, which are very popular as well. Tie labels on the front to make them look nice and uniform. So we've got a lot of options here. Of all of the options I showed you, what would you say are some of your favorites? Okay, so you really liked all of the bamboo product. Okay, good to know. And then usually we like to do 2 different textures. So if you could just tell me one other of the textures you like, the black, the clear. You also liked the clear. Okay, that's perfect. That gives me a great idea of some things that you would enjoy. All right, so now we are just going to kind of set up our budget and schedule you a time for us to come to your home. All right, so with this project, I'm estimating it's just going to take 1 day, which is going to be $400 for the day for the labor, so for the full 8 hours of work. And then we can use whatever you have left over from what you gave us of your budget. We can use that for any product that we're going to buy for the space. Sound good? Perfect. Let me just put that in. Perfect. And then what days of the week work best for you? Okay. Wednesdays and Thursdays. Let me just see what we have here on the schedule. Okay, so it looks like we have an opening in a couple weeks. May 22nd, I believe, or May, let me see. Yes, May 22nd, which would be the Wednesday, or May 23rd, which would be the Thursday. Which would you prefer? The 22nd, okay? And we usually do an 8 a.m. start time. Does that work for you as well? Perfect. All right, we have you all scheduled. We have all the notes we need as far as the products that you liked that we looked through, and what spaces we're doing, and the budget. All of that is complete, so we are all set. All right, perfect. Nice to meet you as well. We'll see you then.